Hello students, today I am going to explain you the formulae for the first chapter of Statistics 12th Commerce GSEB. This chapter is of 12 marks and the title of the chapter is Index Numbers. Before we start the formulae, I want you to understand the key terms for these chapters. The key terms which we are going to use in these chapters are P. P means price. Q means quantity. Zero is used to mention the base year, and 1 is used to mention the current year. Now, without going into the intricacy of the theory, let's start the formulae. The formula for the index number is index number I is equal to P1 upon P0 into 100. Price or value or variable of the current year upon variable of the base year into 100. When you are having the values only for 2 years, then you have to find general index number, and the formula for general index number is I is equal to sigma of P1 upon P0 upon n into 100. Now, what is current year and what is base year? When we are comparing 2020's prices with 2010's prices, 2010 is our base year and 2020 is our current year. Are you getting me? 2020 is our current year and 2020 is our base year. I think I made a boo-boo. 2020 is our current year and 2010 is our base year. If we are comparing 2010 with 2005, when you start from 2010, yes, you understood. When you start from 2010 is your current year and 2005 is your base year. Now, how to select base year? 2020 can never be a base year for any year because it's abnormal year. Pandemic has affected this year. In the same way, whenever there was a war, flood, earthquake kind of situation, such a year cannot be taken as base year. But I think you all understood what is current year and what is base year. The year which is close to the current year or the year which is the current year is your current year, and the year which is of past or remote past, that is your base year. Now we can have base year. We can select base year by two methods: fixed base method and chain base method. Pause for a minute. Now, let's understand the formulae for fixed base method and chain base method. Index number by fixed base method. I is equal to value of the variable in current year upon value of the variable in base year into 100. In this, fixed year remains, base year remains the same. It is fixed. For all the years, one particular year is taken as base year. Now, index number by chain base method. I is equal to value of the variable in current year upon value of the variable for preceding year into 100. Every current year's preceding year will become base year. That's the difference between fixed base method and chain base method. In fixed base method, the base year remains fixed. One particular year remains as a base year for all the years. But in chain base method, every year's preceding year becomes a base year. I hope you all have understood. Now, conversion of FBI into CBI. Conversion of fixed base index number into chain base index number. So chain base index number is equal to fixed base index number of the current year upon fixed base index number of the preceding year into 100. This is more or less like chain base formula. Current year upon preceding year into 100. So when you have to convert fixed base into chain base, the formula is chain base formula. And last formula for today's video. Conversion of chain base index number into fixed base index number. Fixed base index number is equal to chain base index number of current year into fixed base index number of preceding year upon 100. In all these formulas, this is the only formula where 100 is as a denominator. I will come out with another small video to explain you the further formulae of last pair, Pache, Fisher, inflation rate and many other small formulae like real wage, real salary, Till then, understand this formula, work on it, memorize it. Thank you.